It now becomes the duty of the court to impose sentence in this case, and that is to see that this defendant never again has the opportunity to walk the streets of our community as a free man.
Hello, my name is Paco Rivera, and this is the Maximum Sentence Channel, where we discuss recent crimes and convictions and a maximum penalty handed down. You can also follow me on Facebook for updates. There will be a link to my Facebook in the description below. Murders are always tragic, especially when the victim is someone who has barely begun to live their life. DeAsia Green was a high school freshman at Sunbridge Academy while attending Start High School in Toledo, Ohio, and she was only 15 years old. DeAsia had fallen on troubled times at home while growing up. Her father was murdered in the year 2010 when she was just 3 years old. Due to those difficulties in the home, DeAsia was considered as a habitual runaway. And the last time she ran away, not only did the family feel something wasn't right, they thought foul play may have been involved. Now, some might say that DeAsia Green wasn't really a runaway because she would always return home no more than a few days after leaving. And the last time she was seen at home on December 31st, New Year's Eve of the year 2022, she had left, but was expected to eventually return after spending a few days with friends. Family and friends always kept tabs on DeAsia's social media accounts as a way of knowing that she was okay, something that she was consistently doing. And a few days into the new year, the family had communicated with DeAsia by cell phone text messages, and they made arrangements for DeAsia to be picked up at a friend's house. However, when the family got to the friend's house, DeAsia wasn't there. 2 days later, on January 5th, now the year 2023, the family decided to go ahead and file a missing persons report with police. Police looked into the matter and reported that DeAsia had attended school that day. DeAsia's family and friends then became extremely concerned when they realized that there had been no social media activity from DeAsia in over 8 hours, something that was absolutely unheard of with the young girl.
Ooh, that's my dad. Please go off my live, Dad. Please get off my live. That's my dad. Please go off my live.
And then other strange things began to happen. Somebody contacted DeAsia's mother on her social media account and told her that he saw a post from someone claiming that DeAsia was shot and killed. Here we see where that individual wrote, "So DeAsia came over for a bit. We talked about her goals and stuff, and then she left and went with some dude named Tez. Then he added me talking about, DeAsia got shot. But I'm trying to figure out, is she okay? I ain't want that to be the last time I seen her." To which DeAsia's mom replied, "Who is Tez? I need to know, is my baby okay?" DeAsia's mom, here going by the username TT Means, panicked and posted to her own social media account the following: "Please, if anyone's seen or heard from my daughter DeAsia, please contact me or Toledo Police. I just got a very disturbing call saying she was shot." And then things got even stranger when someone with the username Tez, who created, it was determined, that social media account on that same day and followed only one person, DeAsia's mom, sent her this message: "Man, we got shot at and she got in the way. It is what it is. No cap." No cap meaning in slang no lie or for real. This appears to be a very cold, heartless message, possibly even cruel to send a message like this to the mom. It is what it is. DeAsia's mom, Tyria Hill, reported the social media activity to police, and search teams were organized with family and police to scour the entire city looking for DeAsia. DeAsia Green was found dead on January 9th, 2023, in an alleyway in North Toledo, Ohio, from a gunshot wound to the back of her head.
Showing no respect for that person's life and what they meant to their family and what they meant to the people that love them, to just leave them in an alley. I mean, words can't describe how upsetting that is. And again, like I mentioned, think about that and think about if that was someone you love, and you would hope and pray that someone would come forward with information. And that's all that we're asking for.
The family held a vigil for DeAsia at the site where she was found, and her grieving mother pleaded for the violence in their city to end and for her daughter's killer to face justice.
The last time I seen my baby was December 31st. That was the last day I seen my baby. The last time, y'all. The last time. And I'm never gonna see her again. She was a very sweet, smart, intelligent, outspoken, talented, beautiful. Her family loved her. This is a wake-up call. You can't do this. Like, these guns, y'all have to put them down. Like, all this senseless nonsense killing for no reason, and it's all kids. Like, come on now, and it do take a village.
DeAsia Green's stepfather, Andre Ortman, was a man obviously very concerned with DeAsia's welfare, and he cared for her, and he wanted justice. In reports and news videos, he is seen referring to DeAsia as his daughter.
They always talking about snitching. It ain't called snitching, it's telling the truth. My baby, she don't deserve to be in no alley, you know? We just want justice for her.
As mentioned earlier, DeAsia's biological father, DeAndre Green, was murdered when DeAsia was just 3 years old. That crime remains unsolved and is in the hands of Toledo, Ohio Police's Cold Case Squad. All they know at the moment is that in the year 2010, DeAndre Green was shot and killed while getting into his car in the parking lot of a bar in Toledo. Witnesses reported hearing shots, but said they heard no commotion or arguments beforehand, and nobody will say that they saw the shooter. Police have confirmed, however, that there is no chance of a connection whatsoever to that crime and the murder of DeAsia Green. The case files for this crime, the murder of DeAsia Green, indicates that a witness came forward with information as to who the shooter was. It appears that an effort was made to keep the identity of that witness anonymous, possibly for his own safety, but he had enough information to lead police to the killer.
I can't tell you enough how important it is for, if you see what's happened to someone, to come forward, and we had an individual that did that.
It appears evident, if there's any truth to the social media message from Tez stating we got shot at and she, DeAsia Green, got in the way, that there was more than one person in that alley on the day that shots were fired. There may have been others who were shot at, once again, if there is any legitimacy to that social media post. And my guess is that at least one of them is the witness that came forward and reported the shooter to police. A 15-year-old named Joshua Coleman. Police felt that they had enough to make an arrest, and on January 13th, 2023, about a week after the murder, Joshua Coleman was taken into custody. Apparently confronted with witness statements, Joshua Coleman confessed. However, he would never disclose the details of the incident or why he shot and killed DeAsia Green. The family told reporters that Joshua Coleman and DeAsia Green were acquainted, and as far as they knew, the two were on friendly terms. This past Friday, January 12th, 2024, I don't know when any of you are watching this, but for me, that's less than a week ago. On January 12th, 2024, almost 1 year to the day that he was arrested, Joshua Coleman, now 16 years old and having been tried as an adult due to the nature of the crime, was sentenced to life in prison. There was no trial as he had pleaded guilty. He will be eligible for parole in 15 years in the year 2039. However, if his paroles are denied, he may very well spend the rest of his life behind bars for a brutal crime he committed when he was 15 years old. His entire life thrown away like trash because of the decision he made that day. Once again, no clear motive was ever given as to why this crime happened, regardless of pleas from DeAsia's mother in court for him to say why he did it. When the judge asked Joshua Coleman if he would explain why he shot and killed DeAsia Green, here was the response that he gave.
You'd like to tell the court why you did it?
Please remember to subscribe here on YouTube for more of these true crime stories. You can also follow me on Facebook for updates. There will be a link to my Facebook in the description below. I'm Paco Rivera. Take care and bye for now.
Please go off my live, Dad. Please get off my live. Please go off my live.